All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time now for Kara's Cures. Did you know that September is College Savings Month? The cost of college has steadily increased over the last 30 years, and today, more than half of all students are leaving college with debt.
Yeah, so what can you do now as parents so that we can manage the financial stress that can certainly affect our well-being? Saving for College is an online resource dedicated to helping people understand and prepare. I was just spending time on the website right now trying to figure it all out. Joining us now is COO Martha Mert. Thanks for being here, Martha.
Thanks for having me.
I think a lot of people are feeling under the gun and thinking, great, I don't have enough. So as this is College Savings Month, what do you do to prepare, even if you know you haven't been grade A about this so far?
Yeah, so let's start with start saving. That's the most important thing. And I know you may be talking about people are closer, but let's start there. The best strategy is start early, save often, make regular contributions. That way you can enjoy the power of compounding on your earnings and save more. But let's say your kid is starting high school right now. You still have time to save. If you could set aside, say, $300 a month for the next 4 years, in a very conservative, like 2% return investment, you could still have $15,000 at the end of high school. Or if you're getting a more aggressive 7% return, you could have over $16,000 saved.
Wow, that's great. You know, here in Connecticut, we have the 529 plan where people can invest at tax-free. Is that a good way to participate?
100%. 529 plans are investment accounts that are specifically designed for people saving for education. So just like 401ks or IRAs that people are more familiar with are designed for retirement. These are plans that provide special tax benefits if you're saving for education. So it's something that everyone who has college in their future should be looking at. The main benefit is that the money that you put in is growing. You choose an investment option. It's growing with that investment. The earnings are tax deferred along the way. But most importantly, when you go to withdraw the money, as long as it's being spent on a qualified education expense, those withdrawals are tax free.
Okay, so and we have, of course, the Connecticut plan, but on your website, savingforcollege.com, we don't have to necessarily do the state. Like, how do you know which one is best for you?
Yeah, so that's a great question. The plans are offered by states. There are 49 states plus the District of Columbia that all offer 529 plans. As you said, you don't have to use your own state's plan. You don't have to spend your 529 plan in your own state. So you do have options. One thing that we remind people is that your state may offer a state tax benefit, like Connecticut. So that is often very valuable for a saver, and that is often only available if you invest in that state's plan. However, it's always worth shopping around, seeing what else is out there. On our site, which is completely free for users, we do different analyses. We have overall ratings of the plan, so you can see how a plan you're looking at might compare to others. You can also see how it's performed over the years.
Can you use 529 savings for trade schools and other things other than college?
Yeah, let's talk about some of the things that you can use a 529 plan. So what's included in that qualified higher education expenses? Yes. It's college and graduate school tuition and fees, room and board, as long as the student is at least half-time, books, supplies, equipment like computers or software, anything that the college or university requires for attendance, but also institutional and trade schools. Over the past few years, Congress has been adding benefits and expanding the definition of what is a qualified expense. So now there are also apprenticeship programs. Certified apprenticeship programs are eligible for 529 plan expenses. And as well as private and parochial school tuition. So basically any tuition at the K through 12 level up to $10,000 per beneficiary per year. You do have to check your state's rules on that to see if the state also considers that a qualified withdrawal. But there is a lot more that you can spend 529 plans on today. So it's not really as much of a concern for parents who in the past might have been like, what if my kid doesn't go to college?
Right. Martha, we're out of time for this show. We're going to take a deeper dive on the Kara's Cures podcast, even talk about what happens if you think you're not going to qualify for any aid and what can you do now. You can also check out the savingforcollege.com. It's a great website. They'll give you a quiz. You can figure out what you're in for. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram.
Start saving now. Thank you so much for your time. We so appreciate it, Martha. Have a great day, everybody, and a great weekend. The weather's going to cooperate, and it's going to be terrific.
Absolutely. All right. And Eyewitness News at 4 is coming up next. We'll have the weekend forecast and all the big stories in your afternoon rush.
Have a great day. Have a great weekend.